Bon Appétit, Your Majesty ended in a way that both gave fans relief and left them scratching their heads. The final episode didn't fully explain how the king ended up in modern times with the female lead. For her, just 1 month had passed in the modern timeline, but the king's sudden appearance was never actually shown or explained. In the modern-day reunion, the female lead looks at the king in shock and asks, "How did you get here?" The king smiles and simply replies, "That's a secret." Then, in a voiceover for the audience, she reflects, "It doesn't matter how he came here. What's important is that we are together." The last 10 minutes of the drama are filled with joyful, lovely moments, warm smiles, shared meals, and gentle glances. These scenes capture the happiness of finally being together, the culmination of their journey across time. It's not about the mechanics of time travel or magic. It's about the connection, love, and comfort they've found in each other. That's the final message. The drama makes it clear that the mechanics of how he appeared don't matter. The heart of the story is that they finally got their happy ending. And for many fans, this was enough. They were simply relieved that it didn't turn into another Scarlet Heart Ryo situation, where the ending broke everyone's heart. But the open-ended mystery of how he appeared sparked endless discussions online. Some fans accepted the happy ending at face value. Others were frustrated, saying the story skipped over important explanations. And a whole other group began digging into theories, symbols, and hidden details, trying to uncover what the drama meant. In this video, we're going to unpack the ending of Bon Appétit, Your Majesty, step by step. We'll look at the most popular fan theories, compare them with how the original novel ended, and even talk about the growing buzz around a possible season 2. So let's dive into the first theory. Theory 1. The torn Mangunrok page as a time portal. This theory posits that the torn page from the Mangunrok, the mystical cookbook, serves as a conduit for the king's journey to the future. In the final episode, the king is seen holding this page, which fans believe activated during his supposed death, transporting him to 2025. The significance of the torn page is emphasized in episode 10, where the camera zooms in on it, highlighting its importance. Additionally, the historical record notes that Yeonsangun's body was never found after his exile, which the drama uses as a potential clue to his disappearance into the future. The novel suggests that even broken magical objects can retain power, a rule that the show appears to have borrowed for the ending. Theory 2. Their promise breaks the time curse. Another theory centers on the emotional strength of the couple's bond. Fans believe that the heartfelt promise made between Ji-yeong and the king to share meals forever creates a powerful magic that shatters the curse of time. As a result, the king's soul is reborn in 2025, retaining memories of his past life due to the unique nature of their promise. This theory is supported by dream sequences in episodes 6 and 11, the recurring bibimbap scene symbolizing their eternal promise, and the fact that other reborn palace workers in 2025 do not remember their past lives, unlike the king. Theory 3. A time loop makes his death. A jump. This theory introduces a more complex idea, suggesting that Ji-yeong's influence on Joseon, such as introducing new crops, alters history. In this revised timeline, when the king is exiled and supposedly dies, his body doesn't remain in Joseon. Instead, the torn Mangunrok page acts as a time loop portal, transporting him to 2025. The drama depicts the king differently from history, remembered as a reformer rather than a tyrant, indicating that Ji-yeong's changes rewrote history slightly. The torn page still holds residual magic, acting as the trigger for his disappearance. Theory 4. The king's soul gets copied perfectly. This theory blends elements from the novel's darker tone with the drama's happy ending. It suggests that when the king dies, his soul is reborn in 2025. The torn Mangunrok page functions like a memory chip, copying all his memories and personality perfectly, making him feel identical to the man from Joseon. This theory appeals to fans who desire a balance. It honors the novel's tragic rule that the king can't escape fate, but still allows the drama to provide viewers with a happy ending. The drama is based on the web novel Surviving as Yeonsangun's Chef, by Park Guk-jae, which is much darker and focuses more on survival and politics than romance. In the novel, Ji-yeong travels back, not through the Mangunrok, but through a cursed kitchen knife during a cooking contest. She becomes Yeonsangun's chef, survives deadly rivalries, and introduces new crops to save Joseon from hunger. The ending is tragic, but deeply emotional. Ji-yeong is injured while protecting him during a rebellion. To return to 2025, she breaks the cursed knife, but this erases all her memories of Joseon. Yeonsangun is overthrown and exiled, where he dies, though history records his body as missing. Before his death, he leaves behind a cookbook filled with Ji-yeong's recipes as a tribute to her. Back in Seoul, Ji-yeong runs a small restaurant with no memory of the past. Years later, a customer gives her the torn final page of the Mangunrok, triggering a strange feeling of nostalgia she can't explain. The king never appears. Their love story ends quietly, with her strength and legacy remembered in history, but their romance gone. This makes the drama's happy reunion feel like a deliberate choice to give audiences comfort after the novel's heavy, bittersweet ending. Since the finale aired, fans have been buzzing about whether the story might continue. Petitions and discussions online are already calling for a follow-up. The open-ended way the king says, "That's a secret," feels like it could be a setup for more exploration. Some fans argue a second season could show how the king adjusts to life in 2025, whether history itself changes because he disappeared from Joseon, if other palace figures might reappear in modern times. However, there's also skepticism. The drama was designed as a single-season story, and the novel doesn't leave room for a reunion. The happy ending itself might be the closure. Still, the popularity of K-dramas getting unexpected second seasons, like Alchemy of Souls or Sweet Home, means fans are hopeful. Right now, no official confirmation exists, but the demand is strong. Bon Appétit. Your Majesty left us with a mystery ending that people are still debating. Was it the torn page acting as a portal? Was it their promise-breaking time, a time loop, or maybe a perfect soul copy? The novel gave us a very different story, sad, serious, and about survival, so the drama's happy ending feels like a gift to fans. But with all the theories, unanswered questions, and buzz about a possible second season, one thing is clear: this story has left a big impact. Which theory do you believe in the most? Do you think the king literally traveled through the torn page, or was it love that brought him back? And would you want to see a season 2?